Hi mga box! Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi mga box! Ngayon ang topic natin for today is YouTube traffic sources. Wow! Kaya ano pang hinihintay nyo? Tara, samahan nyo ako at ipapaliwanag ko sa inyo. Mahalaga na maunawaan natin kung saan nagmula ang karamihan ng iyong YouTube traffic. Doing this enable you to avoid wasting resources on low-level traffic sources and focus on the ones that works well for you. YouTube Analytics make this easy. Hi mga box, this is Ron Sapanta and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This channel is dedicated to all YouTube questions na kailangan ng kasagutan. O ano pang hinihintay nyo? If you want to learn about the YouTube related, just click the subscribe button and notification bell to keep you updated. Let's begin. How to view your YouTube Analytics traffic sources. Number 1, log into your account. And in the top right corner of the screen, tap your profile icon and go to the Creator Studio. Next, on the left sidebar, click on the Analytics menu. Okay, next, click Traffic Sources and use the various sorting option to break everything down. I recommend that you view each video individually before sorting the data in different ways. Use this information to good use. Based on what this information reveals, be sure to focus your efforts and what is beneficial. For example, if you notice that they are not performing well, you can reduce losses and redirect those resources to stronger ones. On the other hand, if you also find there is a resource that works well but are not very focused on it, then strive to strengthen it. If you assume 90% of your traffic comes from your YouTube searches, it could mean that you have amazing CEO. This can also mean that you need to constantly work on CEO to get more traffic. Let's talk about the other traffic sources beside the YouTube search. Include Google search, video associated as a result of a Google search, YouTube channel page. These are views from visitors watching videos directly from your channel feeds. Next is YouTube suggested video. There are views from thumbnails display on the side of the page of other videos or on the end screen of a video. Mobile apps and direct traffic. This is a compilations of what YouTube refers to as unknown sources. These searches came from the various mobile apps device, also views the unknown repairer on mobile apps and direct traffic to watch page and YouTube channels. Most direct traffic comes from the email and instant messaging client or copying and pasting a URL into browser. Homepage feeds and subscriptions, views and various feeds on YouTube subscriptions, features, and homepage. External website. The video can be linked to or embedded from an external website. Next, embedded player, unknown sources. In this case, the repairing pages for videos embedded on other sites are unknown. However, you can see which website are embedding your video in the playback locations resorts for individual videos. YouTube other features. These are usually internal views that are most likely from the channel's owner while posting videos, reviewing playbacks, features, quality, etc. Watch time and views. Although watch time and views are on the same page, these statistics are dependent. A YouTube video gets a view when it was watched for at least 30 seconds. Views are often considered measures of video success, but from marketing's perspective, most are measures of vanity. Vanity metrics refers to numbers that are easily inflated artificially. Kaya hindi ito ang tumpak na paraan upang sukatin ang pagkausad ng iyong channel. If you have a higher number of organic views, it means that your videos are well optimized and rank prominently on the YouTube search page. If you divide the view time by the total views, you get really important statistics. Your average view time. Watch time plus views is equal to average view duration. It can measure the average viewing time per video, or to measure the average amount of time people on your channel spend watching videos as a whole. Higher average view duration is good because it triggers YouTube algorithms to rank your video higher on search page, and it increases the likelihood or your content appearing or recommended and suggested video list. Okay, magbigay ako ng tip. Your channel ranks better kapag meron kang mas maraming videos with high retention rates. Measuring audience retention. Audience retention tells you how long viewers will stay watching your videos. Ibig sabihin, panoorin man nila ito ng buong video or isang section nito. If your video is 6 minutes long and people are watching 3 minutes, the retention rate is 50%. With that in mind, don't expect to see a 100% retention rate anytime soon. Ito ay dahil sa mga drop-off ay nangyayari ng madalas kaysa sa hindi. Ang pinakamahalagang bagay na dapat tandaan is that the first 15 seconds of each video are critical and will determine whether your viewers will stay watching or stop and focus on something else. Kaya mas mabuti na magsimula ka sa isang bagay na mag-uudyok sa kanila na patuloy na manonood. YouTube monitors two types of audience retention. The first one is relevant audience retention, and the second one is full audience retention. To switch between them, touch a video in the list below the audience retention graph. Then scroll back up the graph. You will find the filter below the basic statistics. Full audience retention. It definitely shows which moments in your videos are the most watched and where people tend to drop by. If you have a high-performing video, look at the full audience retention graph to identify highlights. Analyzing the engagement trends gives you clear pictures of what your audience want to see and make it possible to create better content and creations efforts. The same is true for a full video performance. A full audience retention graph will show you where the most dropouts occur, which will guide you in making the necessary adjustments. Some of the things that you can do to improve your communication include: the first one is change the description or thumbnail of your video to show your content more accurately. Next is get attention by responding immediately to the subject of your video. Next is remove or shorten the long introduction. Relative audience retention. This allows you to compare the retention rate of your video to all other YouTube videos of similar length. This comparison is based solely on duration and does not take into account content. For that reason, it less useful that absolute audience retention. However, it does provide a general point of comparison between your content and other YouTube videos. What are the YouTube impressions? Ang isang impressions ay simple kapag ang isa sa iyong mga thumbnail ng video ay lumalabas sa isang YouTube user screen. The impressions and how they lead to viewing length reports gives you a visual of how your thumbnail impressions results in viewing time and views. You can also see that percentage of your impressions came from YouTube recommending your video to viewers. Tandaan, maaari kang makakita ng pagkakaiba sa metrics sa pagitan ng key metrics cards and the impressions and how they lead to viewing time report. Ito ay dahil ang data sa key metric cards ay madalas na ina-update at nag-aalok ng more up-to-date data. What is the good click-through rate for YouTube? According to the official YouTube Help Center, half of all the YouTube videos and channels have a click-through impression rate of between 2% and 10%. However, you need to be careful about how you to understand the numbers. Una sa lahat, mas maliit ang video o channel o mas maliit ang sample size, mas maliit ang mga numbers na nangangahulugan na maaari ka nang makakuha ng mas malaking spike, maging ito man ay 30% click-through rate or 1% click-through rate. The age of a video can also affect its click-through rate. When you first release a video, it hits all your subscribers and gets extra help from YouTube to get a higher click-through rate. Gayunpaman, paano kung iyong mga video ay nagsimula sa isang mataas na click-through rate at pagkatapos ay biglang makakuha ng boost mula sa YouTube? Makakakuha ng maraming mga karagdagan views, ang click-through rate ay bababa or bumaba. It's not really what you want. As YouTube explains, kung ang isang video ay nakakakuha ng maraming impressions, halimbawa, if it's promoted on what's next or homepage, naturally the click-through rate is lower than videos where most of the impressions are from sources such as from your channel page. Thanks for watching. If you learned anything in my YouTube channel, don't forget to share and leave comments if you have any questions. I hope you like this video, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up, and I hope you are having a wonderful day today, and I see you on my next video. Till next time, bye bye.